Good morning from Korea. Oh, gosh. Okay, this is actually a very in-depth look of what it's like to basically be me. For about the next, 18 hours while I'm awake before I go to bed and basically do it all over again. This is an unfiltered, all access, uncut look at basically all the things that I have to get done in a given day, and we got a busy one. Today is Tuesday. It's about to be Monday night in America. It's actually Monday night right now in America. Let's get to it. So, after doing some testimonials, the next thing that I basically have to do here is I have the coaching calls to go out there and actually host. And the reason why I got to go out there and host coaching calls is as a career coach, really, less of a startup founder than I am a career coach. I basically have to spend most of my time motivating people because at first people are like, oh, nobody's hiring in tech. People are hiring in tech. The only thing is you got to do a lot more work right now to get a job in tech because you also have a lot more competitors. So most of my day is going to be on some type of call with either like product managers, cybersecurity people, tech sales people, because they're not getting the output that they need. So I do this from about, I would say 10 a.m. until like 11 something. So right now we're taking just a little quick break. Okay, we're taking a little quick break, but as you could basically see here, everybody is like, I'm showing them how to go ahead and actually look for the jobs on LinkedIn. Let me actually just change the camera. So people would actually go out there and see here, it's just like, you need to show them the proof. So what we do, we actually have a whole little Airtable. I'm gonna take some time to go out there and promote my business where we scrape up these roles. Like people are not applying to jobs, where we actually show the hiring manager actually saying like, do you love IoT space? Like come and apply to this job, reach out to this person. Now we're back on the tripod. But what I basically realize is that right now the weather it's colder, especially we have a lot of people in the East Coast, and the weather in San Francisco is usually not that much better either. But a lot of times like people, they have imposter syndrome. So it's not just about like giving them like frameworks and telling them like this works, right? A lot of my time in coaching is helping people see what's possible. So we spend a good part of our time doing that. But I wake up, generally speaking, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, we're 13 hours because of daylight savings time. We're 13 hours ahead of East Coast time. And then I see my Slack messages, shit's like, something happened. And then I got to go out there and like just kind of deal with it. If I have a few minutes to myself, I do some affirmations and like visualizing, a better future for myself. But, I have to go out there and kind of balance out gratitude and anxiety. It's actually really interesting because I recently watched this video where they said like, there's a reference, and I actually remember seeing this because I went to a Catholic university. I'm not Catholic, by the way, but they gave me a scholarship. That the part of your brain that controls gratitude and anxiety is actually the same part of your brain. And actually, from a scientific perspective, you can chat GPT and fact check me that the part of your brain that is like where anxiety comes out is also like gratitude. So it's impossible for you to be like have anxiety and gratitude at the same time. I wake up every single morning actually with a lot of anxiety because like I deal with a lot of people that have a lot of anxiety. So it's actually really hard for me to not feel very anxiety out too, because the workload is overwhelming. Right now, for a lot of people, they think like the business for us is really booming, which it actually is, and I'm very grateful for that. But the demand and the expectations is like we're still getting people jobs, but the effort required in people to get a job right now or to get a good paying job is a lot higher because the competition has also increased, not just in quantity but also in quality. So all of my mornings, this is actually why I moved to Asia, because it was impossible for me to do it from the US. I have to do these calls because before people were able to just focus just purely on the job hunt. Now people have this job hunt, but maybe their boyfriend or their girlfriend is also not working. Maybe something's going on at home, and then there's all like more outpouring of like more intense negative news that also elevates anxiety. Before, I'd say pre-recession, pre-pandemic, people are like, okay, I think I'm at a point right now where I'm ready to transition to like a cybersecurity professional or product manager. So we hosted like I think one coaching session a week. Now it's like we're hosting like up to like 5 coaching sessions a week right now, and sometimes even like 2 times a day on the weekend, just to rack up results. And people see the results, and then you gotta go out there and do it some more. But I'll do this for about like until 11:30. This kind of helps out with intermittent fasting. And then I'll get together with my team afterwards, do a quick meeting, and then for the rest of the day, I am just back to back on additional other team meetings here. But I have to get all that thing done because tonight I got dinner. Dinner's always a treat, but I got dinner, and then boom, gotta go out there and freaking do more calls with the East Coast, and then go to bed and wake up and do it all over again. So just got done with the coaching call. Good and a bad thing, just because Wi-Fi completely turned off. But it was like already like an hour and 40 minutes in. I think they got all the value they needed today, and it's whether or not they're hitting these jobs. So now it's time to go out there and go to lunch. Holy moly, it is cold. Oh. Oh God. Oh, there is nothing romantic. See the snow that's freaking coming through right now. There's nothing romantic about this weather. It's not like the K-dramas. I don't know why, it's just colder here. It's cold in New York too, but it's legit colder out here. But we're gonna head down to my lunch spot. Get ready to go out there and grind it up some more. So I just got back home from lunch, and then now afterwards, usually after I'm done eating, I'm pretty groggy. So what I do after that is I just record content because I'm functional still. I just can't really do a lot of deep work. When I spend the first part of my day actually talking to a bunch of people about getting a job, the next thing is like, I kind of have to like put my brain in another mood. So during lunchtime, what I would do during lunchtime is this. I would watch videos of my competitors from different programs, see what kind of content are they putting, and then that would kind of give me some ideas to go out there and drop some content. At the end of the day, it's all about how much output that you're actually releasing out there. So I recently just dropped a YouTube short where I was selling like a digital product, a study guide, and some resume templates, and I had like 20 people buying it, right? Off the bat. It was crazy, but it hit. And it was from like, I either spend time looking at what my competitors are doing or going back to doom scrolling. I click on a lot of Instagram content where they say like, don't drop another Instagram reel until you do this. And then I figure out how to go out there and actually actionize it. That's what I usually do after lunchtime. Usually I actually wanted to do like somewhat of a little mukbang, but for whatever reason, the company next door, because I'm in this is not a real corporate area, but there are some businesses here. They literally had like a whole team lunch thing. Usually I'm the only one in there. I would have been talking some shit while I was eating. But like, I was like, holy moly. They had like one spot left. I know the couple that owns it. It's a very, very, very nice, very, very nice. Feels like I'm seeing my grandma, almost my Korean grandmother. And the chef is like, he's amazing over there too. He used to be the head chef over there at Millennium Hilton in Seoul. A lot of people have done their weddings over there. They have a pretty decent wedding hall. But yeah, so that was what I ate. If anybody wants to assassinate me, they just have to wait outside with like a sashimi knife right there, because it's quick, it's cheap, it's easy. Lunch usually runs me about like $6.13. because President Yoon tanked the currency out here. And then after I'm done eating, 4-minute walk home. It's better than me having to wash the dishes and meal prep. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to, as you can see here, daytime I usually work on product management. The afternoon time I gotta go ahead and work on cybersecurity. So now I'm gonna go ahead and actually just record some content for cybersecurity. So as soon as I got back from lunch, I basically updated a bunch of YouTube shorts and Instagram reels. As you can basically go out there and see, this was all posted up today. It's probably the one that I'm actually proud of the most. North Korea right now is a Bitcoin giant. They are the 3rd largest holder of Bitcoin after that one. And then, do you want to become a cybersecurity billionaire? Well, I don't know if you've ever heard this, but we're uploading it right now. So I just uploaded a bunch of stuff for cybersecurity. And then I'm feeling good right now, but every now and then you actually have to like stop yourself from the flow, because like if you keep on going, it's like when I used to work at a restaurant when I was a kid. It's like you're so in the zone and all of a sudden you just drop. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for a walk, despite the fact that it's actually pretty cold right now in Korea. Let me see here. I'm like across the street from the BMW dealership, which is right there. I'm gonna go ahead for a walk around the neighborhood. You can see here, beautiful day in the motherland. We're currently right now in a part of Gangnam. It's not the main center of Gangnam, but it's a part of Gangnam. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh gosh, I can't stand living in America. I'm not gonna lie, seeing all the trash and the crime. But ultimately, if you're gonna complain about it all day, you might as well just do something about it. I just chose to leave. I'm in a blessed position where I could actually go ahead and do that. Time difference does kind of suck sometimes, but I don't think it'll be like that for much longer. So, done with work for now. Now we're getting ready to go off to dinner. Then we're doing sashimi tonight. It is cold as you know what right now. It is totally brick. Good news is dinner's only down the street. I love this neighborhood so much. It's funny how I'm walking down the street in Korea and like 6 other people are doing the same thing. It's like the influencer capital of the world out here. It really is. Bad economy. Look at this.